I'm dropping jewels for you to cling to. Come on.
Or rather, the real question is, why are we still, as black people, dependent upon the descendants of our ancestors enslavers to provide for us? It's called the paternalistic movement. And so I'm saying this because there was actually something that happened that caused this for everyone. This phenomenon didn't just occur. Black people didn't just become like this, without somebody interfering. Now,
and, I had a conversation with him. I'm not going to dig too deep into this because it could be a long conversation. I mean, a long talk about what we were talking about. But I had a conversation with a young brother that was saying, we need to let that go. We need to let some stuff go as a people. And, that was so many years ago. And the thing about it is, we could let it go if it was a level playing field.
Right.
But because, so much destruction and devastation happened then, and there was no healing, there was no movement to heal from that stuff, plus nothing that levelized or made us equal in this society. Not now. And so we have to think very deeply and strategically about our future. But I know that's not where we were going with it. But
no, that's exactly where we're going, because we were leading up to our future, Mama Fiyah.
That's right.
What you brought up, and even during that conversation, in conversations like that are happening all over the place, if we don't thoroughly go all the way back in those conversations, we're not going to ever come out of it with any better knowledge.
That's right. You can't keep burying, hurt and pain without it, wreaking its ugly hair like it's doing in the present.
It has not been healed.
That's right.
And so, let me give you the call-in number before we move further, but as we're laying it out, it's 504-260-9265. Again, that call-in number is 504-260-9265.
Alone ahead.
But he asked a good question.
He sure did.
What have we done?
Our young people ask that question all the time.
You wanna
I love the answer to that question.
Please, Mama.
Because, this topic is dear to me, because once you look at consumerism through a black lens, through your own personal lens, you realize how much you actually consume.
Right.
See, I think people, since this hypnotism or this sleep problem that we have, our people are sleeping, we don't realize what you're doing. Right. You just go and you spend, and you spend and you spend and you spend on things that you hope will make you feel better, on things that other people value, and they just are really senseless spending. And
what is it that's stopping us today in 2015 from creating our very own? Because as long as we're asking someone else to provide this, or expecting someone else to provide this, they have absolute control over us.
Absolutely.
And see, that's the hoax of all of this, that we are not in a position or capable to do that. So that we have to ask, we have to ask someone outside of ourselves.
And the thing about it is, we are the most powerful people on the planet. And the reason why they do this psychological, tight vice grip on your mind is because we are the most powerful people. So, True Love Movement's understanding is that when we first get ourselves together, as far as dealing with the psychological ramifications that every black person has had to endure, from slavery, from generations, ancestors of slavery, but then everything that has trickled down and what we're dealing with now. So dealing with that, having somebody to help you, work through those issues, and then, really finding your own power,
right,
and then connecting with people, like-minded people like yourself. But really, the change begins with you, and
right,
the change begins with you. And once you have an aha moment, then you can teach it to whoever's in your sphere of influence. We know our people really struggle to create what's happening next to us. What's happening to us right at this moment. We create that as the powerful beings that we are.
Right on, right on. It was a powerful way to end that. I do want you to keep listening, and we'll pick this conversation up on next week. Thank you.
Thank you, Baba.
We got one caller. We got about 20 seconds. Caller, thank you for being patient. Go ahead. What's happening? And that was a great way to kind of close it all out. We thank everybody for listening. We thank everybody for calling. We thank everybody for contributing. This is a very spirited discussion. And so I'm Brother Shaq.
And Mama Fiyah.
And this week, pay attention to what you're consuming.
Yep,
Pay attention, write it down, and then think about what you're going to produce to improve the condition of our people.
Let's go.
Peace.
Peace.
I'm still dropping them jewels, yeah. Fighters over here and fighters over there. Jacking my flow with jacking my flair. But you can't buy the diamonds, so you better beware. I'm still dropping them jewels, yeah. Haters over here and haters over there. Blocking my flow and blocking my flair. You can hate all you want to, but you better beware. I'm still dropping them jewels.